Have you ever wondered where all the elements in the universe come from? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? The answer lies in the heart of the stars, in a process known as stellar nucleosynthesis. To put it simply, stellar nucleosynthesis is the cosmic alchemy that turns lighter elements into heavier ones. It's a bit like baking a cake, where the ingredients represent the lighter elements, and the finished cake represents the heavier elements. Except, instead of an oven, we have the intense heat and pressure at the core of stars. Every star, including our sun, is a gigantic nuclear fusion reactor. In these fiery crucibles, hydrogen, the lightest and most abundant element in the universe, fuses together to form helium. This fusion process releases a vast amount of energy which we see and feel as the starlight and warmth that reaches our planet. But the story doesn't end there. As stars grow older, they start to run out of hydrogen. When this happens, they begin to fuse helium into heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. This stage is akin to a master chef who, having used up all the flour, starts combining eggs, sugar and butter to create more complex and tasty treats. The process continues with heavier and heavier elements being formed. Stars with enough mass can even forge elements as heavy as iron. However, this comes at a cost. Each fusion process requires more energy than the last, and eventually the star can no longer sustain it. The result is a spectacular explosion known as a supernova. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, we have elements heavier than iron on Earth. Where do they come from? Excellent observation. These elements are indeed formed during a supernova explosion. The immense energy of a supernova allows for the creation of elements up to uranium on the periodic table. To summarize, stellar nucleosynthesis is the process through which stars create new elements. It starts with the fusion of hydrogen into helium in the heart of a star. As a star ages and exhausts its hydrogen, it begins to fuse helium into heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. Stars with sufficient mass can even produce elements up to iron. Elements heavier than iron, up to uranium, are formed during the cataclysmic explosion of a supernova. So in a very real sense, we are all made of star stuff. Every atom in your body, from the calcium in your bones to the iron in your blood, was once formed in the heart of a star. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring thought, isn't it? The universe, in all its vast complexity, is intertwined in the most intimate of ways. And it all starts with stars, the cosmic alchemists, silently crafting the building blocks of everything we know and are.